Hey, it's Yanni here with your DMV team. Today we're talking about the 4 main factors to look for when picking a good mortgage lender. Yanni here, and like I mentioned, today we're talking about the 4 main criteria, things to look for when picking an excellent mortgage professional, mortgage lender. This mortgage lender is a big part of the process, and so you must be with somebody and choose somebody that is top-notch and really is going to look out for your interest. So these 4 things are very critical. First and foremost, the number 1 criteria that you got to look for when picking a good lender is their pre-approval process. You want a lender that has a very thorough pre-approval process. As convenient as it sounds, you don't want somebody that's just gonna hand you a letter that says you're pre-approved without really doing any verification. Okay, that can backfire once you get under contract. When there's the actual approval process starts, if things are not lined up, that can hurt you and put you in default. So you want a lender from the start that's going to take the time to gather documents and run your credit and really look through your financials to when they say when you're pre-approved, you're basically good to go. So you want a lender that does a thorough job at the beginning with the pre-approval process. Number 2, obviously interest rates is something that people shop around for, and that makes sense. So this lender has to be make economical sense in the sense that they are competing, but interest rates don't really vary too much from lender to lender. Maybe a little bit, an eighth of a point or whatnot, but really it's about the APR. APR is basically the total cost to you as a consumer for getting a loan from that specific lender. That's where the fees and whatnot come together. So, give you an example. You can have one lender that offers you 4%, but charges you $3,000 in fees, and you have another lender that charges you that gives you 4%, but only charges you $1,000 in fees. And that's where it's going to cost you more, obviously, to go with this one than this one. So the APR, annual percentage rate, is something that you got to look for versus the interest rate. Third, and I think this is very key in a lot of competitive areas, is how fast can they close on a loan. Okay, you need to be with a lender that can close a loan within 30 days or less. Okay, that or less. Really, what I mean is most sellers would want to close and sell their house as quick as possible. So if you're with a lender that can close within 30 days or less, there's some lenders in this area that could do for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but anything 30 days or less. Okay, so that's very important to keep in mind. And fourth, I think this is anything in life, communication. You want a lender that's just not working from 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. Real estate, as you can imagine, is a 24/7 type of thing. You're going to be looking at houses after work, in the weekend, so you need to be able to reach your lender anytime, to be honest with you. Anytime to ask any questions, and they need to be able to be available to answer those questions, whether it be if you feel more comfortable to meet, to talk on the phone, whatever the case may be. They need to be able to communicate with you and be accessible to you. So those 4 main things: the pre-approval process must be thorough, the APR, what they charge you versus interest rate, has to be competitive, the closing time needs to be competitive as well, within 30 days or less, and then the communication need to be readily accessible to answer any questions or concerns that you have. Obviously, we work with some of the best in this area that have helped a lot of people in terms of clients of ours. So if you need any recommendations, please feel free to follow up with us. But hopefully this was beneficial. If it was, please pass it on. Again, Yanni here with your DMV team.